This is bad. Damn it.
All right.
Okay? They found us! Get ready, everyone! All right!
This could be our chance.
We have the odds.
Now get in there and finish them
Let's
off!
go. Light. Just two
Slaughtered
left.
'em.
Nothing
Get
ties a
up.
traveler down.
The power of healer. Flare. Stay sharp.
They're down.
It's not
Can't
bad.
afford to
I
hold
knew
back.
you had
Got you!
this.
Tougher than I thought.
Ah!
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Ah, let's push through. This is our chance. Forward.
And we'll win
Stay calm,
this.
everyone. You're here. Healer. Light. Just one
Slaughtered
left.
'em.
I shall
Get
fuck.
up.
Ah! The power of wind.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
There's no way I'm stopping. Not bad. Not bad at all.
That'll do it. If you see use for it, I say take. Blast!
No!
Like I'd let you.
Healer! Flare! Last one.
Nothing ties a trap. I call upon royal power within. The power of wind. Evaded.
You gotta aim better than that.
Oh, please.
Ah! Light!
Yes.
The children!
Got it. Understood.
We got this. We got this. Hit him right at the weak spot. Good job. Oh, right. We hit him where it hurts. If it's useful, I say grab it.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
that?
Right in the weak spot. Good job.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Ah!
Oh, I think they see us. That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
Let's stash that somewhere safe. Don't tell me.
Great find. Keep it.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful. All right.
Okay.
Thank goodness. No.
Thank you. Let's hurry.
Oh, not bad.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Everything all right?
No.
I see. Look.
And then...
Onward. Damn it.
However...
Yes.
Hurry!
Look at that. Everything's pretty standard.
What's become of this place? Is that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like in the abandoned mines.
What was that sound?
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
Look! The entrance!
Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
We'll not be getting in this way. That collapse was no accident. He means to hold our advance. Best to seek another way. And I've a plan to do it.
The plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way.
Before we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
So, were you a friend to Grius?
Yes. I knew him as Alsace. Arvid Alsace. He'd been engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness, teaching him swordsmanship at the King's behest.
I wouldn't have expected you to know him.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guards.
You're a personal guard for the Prince.
I was. Now he is lost to me. Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Well,
Revenge. The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Revenge?
Not just for the Prince. Luis killed the King as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know then?
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the Guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today. A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist me?
Naturally. How about you?
I don't know if we'll be able to help.
You have a power beyond ordinary guardsmen. I've every faith that I may count upon you.
oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the King's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
Pretty chaotic here.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh, you're back. Have you seen Maria?
Maria? She's missing.
She heard the commotion and ran off. She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Maria!
Don't move her. She suffered a blow to the head.
She must have been caught in the wave of people fleeing. Poor girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Oh, but he'll be along soon, won't he?
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but
Damn it. Fabienne is taking care of Maria. Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Aren't there people still left inside?
Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work of them. No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe either, so it's just been left to rot.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum?
There's a gate just beside the recruitment center. We'll make our way in from there.
Right. Let's hurry.
All right then.
Let's go!
I'm just incredulous.
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
Hang on a minute, you. You there.
Can we talk?
Hang on a minute, you. Hang on a minute, you.
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
All right.
Well...
Even so,
I'm a little worried.
Let's go.
all right.
Now, where was I?
Hey,
Yes. Grant me a moment.
got a moment?
Adieu. Hello. Yes, that's right. Fascinating. That is... Yes, that's right. Fascinating. Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Look,
Ready? Understood.
Look,
Ready?
all right.
Doesn't it seem like?
Let's hurry.
Onward.
Look. Wait.
Yeah.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
It can't be.
No way.
Alsace.
Alsace, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The men I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alsace, tell me, please. Is this the price of my failure, then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail. And now, Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean, if that's true, then I...
O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Now my new calling, transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the honor guard! Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name! Alcest, I will see you freed. For a liege I am sworn to, in his royal name. With this power, I shall open the way! Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
We'll combine our strengths!
A mystic shield!
I owe you.
It's okay. We can do this.
Only a flesh wound.
Let's make an end of it!
It's up to you now.
You will taste justice!
I stand ready. With blade in hand. Strike me if you dare.
The power of healing. Healer!
Their weakness!
Nothing ties a traveler down. Seeker!
Knight! This won't do. Allies, together! Is that all?
I call upon royal power within! Oh, healing light!
Twas needed by the sworn oath of knighthood. Comrades, lend me your strength. No, not this. Let justice prevail. Is that all? This is nothing.
Child's play. Done, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
Lend me your strength!
Coordination is key! Nothing ties a traveler down.
Observe the enemy.
I will fight with healer!
Are you prepared? Are you well?
I knew you'd help.
Let us fight as one.
Let's do this!
I will protect you.
Thanks. Let's stay calm. Healer!
Nothing ties a I call upon royal power within!
Only a flesh wound. This is nothing. Join with me!
We'll team up!
A mystic shield!
Helpful as ever.
Let's go!
Nothing ties a trap. No holding back! Try not to worry.
I'm obliged.
Now, what's the play?
Alsace!
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it. That'll do. I admit, it feels good to get stronger. Right, I could get used to this.
Rest now, Alsace. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Oh. Isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on. Let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't "'tis nothing" me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
I say it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look. Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Luis to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Luis?
It's your decision.
If I'm to kill Luis, I know I'll need your help. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Luis's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Luis clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
I hope we can count on you.
I'm sure she'll be a great help to us.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me. Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I would stake my very life upon it.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare. But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the Day of Calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow. Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
I want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep it from hurting. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
Me too.
Wow, are you really hitting me when I'm down? My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can. Gotta focus on the here and now, not the past. Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow. Let's rest. What? Let's rest. I'm tired. Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power. Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested, time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you. Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
What?
No matter.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry. Think nothing of it.
Yeah.
I'd say...
It'll be all right.
All good.
Yeah.
True.
For real.
Now then.
Yeah.
Got it.
Let's focus.
Hey there! So... give it a shot.
Congratulations on your progress thus far. What you've experienced is merely the prologue of Metaphor. The true journey is finally at hand. However, only the first 3 days are playable in this demo. How you choose to spend your time, where you go, and who you spend time with is entirely up to you.
We should go.
What's happened?
All right then.
What's happened?